Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Sosnovka, the Gold Edition map from Farming Simulator. And working on plowing up our field here. Got the old Kurovitz here with the really dinky little plow on the back of it working. This plow just looks really small on the back of this tractor. Hey, he's pulling it right along, moving, so I'm not going to complain just yet. Money-wise, we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty at the moment, but hopefully we'll have that righted by the end of this episode. And then I got this guy, and he apparently just ran out of seed. Okay, we'll fix that in a minute then. I want to first sell our barley we have, and we had 136,670 barley. So it looks like 722 at the bakery, 722 at the grain elevator, 484 at the village grain elevator. Well, I don't think we'll be going there. And I happen to know I have got a course to sell to the bakery, so we'll just use that and set them to wheat, or from wheat to barley, and drive the course. And he should take off. Sure he actually fills the first load here, then he should be fine, hopefully. Okay, well, the 136,000, that should take him a while to sell that. Time speed, I probably actually should have waited. Actually, maybe I'll speed up time here. I think it'll be 1800 by time, oh yeah, easy. Okay. Just a tad bit here, get it to 1801, there we go. Okay. That way I can hopefully sell as much as possible without the price going down too much. Looks like the price stayed level, 722, excellent. Because what happens, the way Farming Simulator works with its mechanics, the price changes hourly. So works best if you start selling at the top of the hour. And then, you know, hopefully you finish selling at the end of the hour. Otherwise you start selling halfway through, or like 7:45 there. We were almost done with the hour. By the time it rolls over the next hour, your price will have probably dropped significantly. So now it probably, actually in my case, won't be so bad. I'm selling small amounts, but by the time I get done selling small amounts, I'm sure it will have dropped considerably. And seeing as how I kind of would like to have as much money as I possibly can get here, we're going to, yeah, like I said, speed up time there and try to keep our price as high as possible. Okay, we'll get this guy filled up with corn here. Also, I want to mention I've updated the audio drivers on my computer. When I upgraded to Windows 10, I did not have, or they did not have, I've got a Creative sound card. They did not have drivers available for my particular sound card at that time. And as of yesterday, I put the official drivers from Creative on my computer. They actually released them here like a month and a half ago, I think, and I just haven't gotten around to installing them, and I didn't notice that they had put drivers out. Just happened to think yesterday, it's like, oh, they said they were going to take about a month to get them up and ready, so I better check and see what's in. Yes, they did. Drivers were out. So if anybody happens to notice, hey, does it sound different? Is it better? Is it worse? Is it quieter? Is it louder? Let me know. Hopefully it sounds about the same. I don't think anything's changed. I can see on the recording bar that it is recording audio. So that's always a good thing, I guess, that we do have audio at least. Yeah, the main thing with the new sound driver I now have access to my breakout box again. My sound card has a breakout box on it where I can plug in stuff and change like volume, and I can probably turn the mic down, back up again, and I can do all kinds of other stuff too, like you know, cut it off and turn it back on again. Yes, nice to have those controls back. Previously, like when I think I mentioned this back when I installed Windows 10, I lost functionality on my breakout box there for my sound card. And now that I've got the driver back, I've got functionality again, which is pretty cool. So I can see all the lights are lighting up on it again. And like I said, all the buttons and knobs and whatnot work. And yeah, if you guys can just let me know, hey, does it sound better, sound worse, sound louder, quieter? Like I said, I'll have to listen to this myself too and check it out. I don't think anything should have changed, but I guess we'll find out. It's possible it might have now because the amp in the breakout box for the microphone might be working. I noticed it seemed like after I installed Windows 10 that part of it no longer functions, so now the official driver microphone functions on the box are working again, which means it might be louder, might be quieter, I don't know. I did kind of do like a test of it, and it seemed about the same to me. So anyway, we'll have to see what's, like I said, I'll be checking out this video here a little more closely than I normally do too, just to see where it's at. Looks like he's heading back with a second load already. Excellent, we're already back in the black. Always better to be black in the back. Back in the black. Yeah, can't talk here today apparently. Than it is in the red. And since last episode, I did finish harvesting the fields. They're all harvested. And as you folks probably caught on, I don't think I mentioned it, we are replanting corn on all the fields. At least that's going to be the plan. Field 23 is currently being planted. Field 19 is ready to be... Actually, I guess it is planted. Let me check. Didn't think I had planted this field, but maybe I did. Oh, I did plant it. Okay. I was going to say this had to be replanted yet, but I guess I planted it already. And then field 14 here, we're getting it plowed up. I've got the cultivator sitting waiting. Pretty much at this point, we just need another tractor, which would be kind of nice. Also need to get some fertilizing going on as well. And hopefully after we're finished selling here, have enough money to buy another tractor. At the very least, I'd like to get the, I think I mentioned this, the Proxima Power 120. I very much doubt we'll have enough money to get the 150 here. But at the very least, this tractor would be nice, 117 horsepower. If we don't have enough, I might maybe sell this one, I'm not sure. Oh, we could always get another one of these tractors too, but I think I mentioned this, we already have one, so I'd like to try to get something different. We can. And while I'm waiting, I guess I might as well do some corn planting here myself. Save on the hired worker cost. Speaking of hired worker, horseplay is supposed to cost money as well, for those of you wondering. Typically when I start a map, horseplay will ask, do you want the horseplay hired workers to, or I think it's earn money, or I forget the exact wording there. But essentially like a normal hired worker, they earn money, so it's not like just a free, like a free service, I guess, like a free hired worker. Okay, GPS mod. Definitely the wrong direction. And I still need to change that yet. I got my auto set on the same button that changes view. Okay, and we're away. Also, another thing, you folks may have noticed a couple of days ago there was a missing video. It's not that I didn't make one. I did make one. Had some technical difficulties with it. And the plan is to hopefully upload it with this video. So, you folks should see 2 Sosnovka episodes. And when I upload the videos, I just upload them. I don't schedule them or nothing. So whenever they go live, they go live. Hopefully the first one goes live before this one does. If not, oh well. Just something to keep in mind there. As there should be 2 Sosnovka episodes. And I know someone a while back is like, hey, you do 2 of these a day. Not normally going to happen, but just because I had some technical difficulties with that one, you will actually get 2 of them today. Ooh, spent tires. That's a 4-wheel drive there. I have noticed that on this field there are a couple spots on the field that are a little bit sharp, hilly-wise. They're not like a really smooth hill. The tractor will get kind of stuck sometimes. Anyway, we're getting close to Thanksgiving here in the U.S. There are a couple of days yet. Looking forward to having some time off work. Been quite busy at work as of late, so... And hopefully that'll come to an end now. I know I've mentioned this before in a couple of my videos. Been pretty busy at work lately. Been moving from one building to a brand new building. So pretty exciting company-wise. That'll be a lot bigger building than we were in before. We were definitely getting a little crammed and kind of small in our current building. Moving to a much larger building. Now we got plenty of space. Probably actually got maybe a small half of the building we're taking up currently. Small half to a third. So a lot more grow yet in the building. Definitely it'll be interesting to see how it goes in the future. Where I work, we're kind of like the machining division of the company. We machine a lot of parts and do some assembly. And then there's a main plant where they do a lot of the assembly work. The assembly plant is getting pretty cramped, so I'm sure they'll be moving more assembly work over to our building. More combination assembly and machining work. Yeah, at least as far as where I'm concerned, machine-wise, we have everything moved over. Been a pretty busy last month and a half or so. Now pretty much tearing down everything at the old building and then putting everything back up in the new building. Finding new homes for everything, rearranging stuff. Putting stuff away, getting rid of some old stuff that nobody knew what it was, type of thing. Yeah, like I said, just a lot of work, a lot of cleaning, a lot of moving, a lot of organizing. Trying to organize the somewhat disorganized mess we had before. Like I said, we're getting pretty cramped in the old building. And machining-wise, when I say machining, we work primarily in plastics. So thermoforming plastics and then CNCing the results. much make everything from gas pump covers to chair frames, plastic chair frames, plastic gas pump covers, plastic screens, and yeah, just lots and lots of plastic. One nice benefit of the job I have is that the AG is warm. Not so nice in the summertime, but come wintertime, the thermoformers have to throw off quite a bit of heat, so that is nice come wintertime. Don't have to worry about being cold usually. I'm running a little low on the fuel department here. The tractor must like to drink fuel, apparently. No, it seems like the in-game vehicles do not take much fuel. Very, very rarely do I have to fill the in-game vehicles with fuel. So if we have to fill a vehicle with fuel, either this tractor uses more fuel than the normal vehicles do, doesn't hold as much, I'm not sure. But, yeah, very odd I have to refuel an in-game vehicle. I know some of the modded vehicles there like to slurp the fuel. The in-game ones, yeah, you start the game with them, you sell them, you never have to refuel them. And I know I had to refuel, I don't remember if it was this tractor or the other tractor. Assuming it must have been the other tractor, because I had to refuel this tractor once already. This thing's taking a lot of fuel. Anyway, I think we'll read a couple of comments here. Pull up the comments, I get to the end of the row. CQG was asking what kind of keyboard tray do I have. I've actually got a homemade keyboard tray. The one that was originally on my desk kind of fell apart. One of those cheap contraptions. Yeah, it just fell apart. And rather than like buying a replacement from the store or something, I had a fairly nice looking piece of wood. Sort of nice, actually a scrap from at work. So I kind of cut it to the length I wanted. I've actually got it, it's probably a good 6 inches wider or so than the standard keyboard tray that came on this computer. That way I can fit my wider keyboard and mouse pad. And yeah, put some nice heavy duty rollers on it, so I can probably sit on my keyboard tray and it won't break. The rest of the desk might, but not the keyboard tray. Rex was asking, how do you take care of all the cattle and farm animals in Farm Sim? That is I would say, rather loaded question, which is kind of hard to answer. Best thing I'd tell you is go back and watch videos. I'm not saying you gotta watch my videos, but I'm sure there's videos out there explaining how to take care of all the animals in Farm Sim. Generally speaking, that's not really that complicated. Chickens don't eat nothing, just go pick up their eggs. just buy them and go pick up the eggs. You don't need to feed them or nothing, unless you're on a modded map. If you're on a modded map, then, whatever the modded map needs. Sheep, bring them grass, and pick up the wool. And then cows. Cows are probably the more complicated ones, not that they're really that hard yet. Cows you gotta bring, it depends on what level you are. Starting out, you want to bring like grass and straw, and then once you get progressed far enough, bring them mixed rations and straw. And then of course they produce milk, which again, depending if you're on a modded map, you may or may not have to sell manually. Non-modded maps, the milk is automatically sold, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, like I said, pretty simple, but kind of hard to explain how to do in a common. Jamal was asking, can I get a link to the milk truck and the beast trailer? I believe I responded with a link already. For those of you else wondering, you can look at the mod list in the description below. Links there for both of those, I believe. NJ Railfan was asking, wow, Michigan got snow already? Says it's cold and windy in the northeast by us. Says there's no snow by him. Have to wait and see till December, he says. Ran out of seed. Maybe I'll grab some seed and some. Wow, there we go. Why it took so long to lift up there. Grab some seed and some fuel here. And our money is climb, which is excellent. And these comments here are on my winter video. I think I mentioned this in my last video there in the Munchkin Gulf. It was snowing at the time I was recording that. We probably got a good 6-8 inches or so. It's definitely settled down since then. Probably only like 2-3 inches out there now. Plus it's melting. Plus the ground is warm, so it's melting on top and underneath. Not really cold enough out yet for the snow to stick. Yeah, I'm sure by Thanksgiving it'll be gone. Actually, I think it'll probably be gone by Wednesday, I'd like to say. It's supposed to warm up. Tuesday, somewhere in there, so at least the roads aren't too bad yet. Okay, and we should be back in business. Rapid push of the buttons needed there. Got everything I need for, turning it on, speed, and steering lock for the GPS there on the side panel. That's a question I got, by the way. Side panel. Some of you were wondering, how do you set your speed or cruise control? You push down on button 26, 27 there, which is kind of your speed setting knob, and that turns on the cruise control. Bob was saying, so jealous, wish we had that much snow in Scotland. I wish we could get that much snow in Scotland. Yeah, read that correctly there, I guess you'd say. Calvin was saying, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving back. Ian was saying, we're supposed to get our first 15 centimeters of snow this week as well. Because the first snow is always fun. Yes, it is, and particular snowfall we had here was really pretty, especially this morning with the sun coming up. I had a couple pinkish reddish hues on it, orangish hues. J.E. Tetchmeyer was saying, how much did he get? Got like 6 to 8 inches, like I said. And says he got about 10 inches of Waterloo. So definitely a little bit more than us. It was definitely wet, heavy snow by us. Like I said, it's definitely compacted down already. And it's already melted, so. Jack was asking, where am I from? West Michigan. Where I'm from. Kyle's responding to Ian's comment here, so that's good to know you're getting snow. Says he can't wait to be doing what I was doing, riding the four-wheeler there. Because he has a broken axle on his three-wheeler, though. That could definitely be a problem, trying to ride around on a three-wheeler with a broken axle. That's how there's only 3 wheels to begin with. Looks like our money's going up quite nicely, 43,000. Let's see how much we have left here a minute. Barley, so yeah, we got a good half of it, actually almost 2/3 of it sold already. That's actually going pretty quick for the selling. Mathematically speaking, that does not sound like a good probability for us to get the new tractor, though. Roughly 10,000 per load. We've probably got another 3 loads to go, so we'll probably reach about the 80,000-90,000 mark. Actually, probably be specific, probably about the 85,000 mark. That's going to put us, looks like, just a little bit short. That turn there is what happens when you miss the foot pedal. Oops. Anyway, folks, I think we better wrap up the episode here. If folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.